Lots of sun early today, but the clouds are moving in, a prelude to a rather soggy and stormy day tomorrow. An hour-by-hour look at Tuesday is on the way. And the round building in the middle of your screen, it's the Pennsylvania State Museum in Harrisburg, and it's overcast there, 74 degrees, humidity 53%, winds south at 9. And from that location, we zoom out to show you other temperatures across the area. 71 in Lancaster and York, 70 Chambersburg, State College 70, 73 Lycans, Lebanon, and Reading. And for the rest of tonight, increasing clouds on the way. Those clouds are prelude to a pretty stormy day tomorrow. We'll check it out hour by hour on the way. I believe Dick Tracy had one of those, so it's coming to fruition. There it is. Dick Tracy is here. All right, 77 for the high today, normal 75 for today, 50 for the low this morning, 93 your record setter in 1972. Nothing in the rain gauge today, but by this time tomorrow evening, we may make up the whole deficit of rainfall that we have for September so far. We'll show you the amounts coming up. 69 in Newport now, 72 in Harrisburg, 61 in Lancaster, and also in York. And we widen out the shot to show you those clouds moving in. Nice sunny day earlier for a good part of the day now. Lots of clouds and overcast over just about all of Pennsylvania, and the rain starting to spread into West Virginia. Big area of low pressure down here to the south, advancing cold front, high pressure behind that. That will clear our weather out for the middle and latter part of the week. But in the meantime, these two converging together and bring us quite a bit of rainfall in the next 36-hour period or so. In fact, the Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma has a big chunk of eastern Pennsylvania, parts of New York and Maryland in the slight risk zone, meaning that there's a slight risk for severe weather to crop up. That'll likely do so maybe tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow evening. As far as rainfall, well, take a look. 24 hours rainfall total is expected to be, according to this forecast model, over 2 inches for Gettysburg. In the meantime, Susquehanna River is the place to be. Maybe you can see some jet skis going through the river there in front of City Island. Boy, that's a cooling thing. And the pride of the Susquehanna dock there in front of Metro Bank Park. 95, though, is the air temperature. 40% relative humidity. You may think, oh, that's kind of low, but really, when you have a temperature at 95, the air expands. You got a lot of moisture in the air, 40% that's feeling uncomfortable. Some relief from the west-northwest with the wind at 14 miles per hour. So here's City Island. We zoom out from that to show you the other temperatures around the area. 96 in Carlisle. 94 for Chambersburg. High temperatures today. 95 for the official high in Harrisburg. Pontoon boats still on the Susquehanna River. And so traffic exiting here on the Market Street Bridge. In Harrisburg right now, partly cloudy, 88 degrees, humidity 54%. Winds west-southwest at 6. And as we had talked about earlier tonight, no showers and rain for fireworks across the area. In fact, clear skies, so that's the good news there. Out the door tomorrow morning, some of you back to work. Lots of sunshine, getting kind of sticky, starting off at 74, 81 by 9 o'clock. But there is some more refreshing weather on the way, a change in the forecast for late tomorrow. We'll talk about that with the 7-day coming up. Let's check out our numbers for the 4th of July. 10 degrees above normal. 95 is where we topped it off. 85 is where we should be for July 4th. And take a look at this. 104 set on this day back in 1966. Part of I think a 4-day streak where we had triple-digit temperatures. And of course, yesterday was the granddaddy of them all. The highest temperature ever on record, 107. 3 100ths in the rain gauge. Gave those flowers, those annuals, a little bit of a drink earlier today. Carlisle, the hot spot today for a high temperature, 97 is where they topped it off. 96 in Chambersburg, 95. You saw the official high there for Harrisburg. York at 93. 3-degree guarantee with a growing cash jackpot. Forecasted high today was 93 degrees. Did it get to 93? Yeah, and a little bit better, 95. But within our 3-degree guarantee. And that means we had $5 to the jackpot. Now up to $537. Find out how to win that cash jackpot and the sponsor prizes by going to our website, fox43.com. Yeah, great story. All right, temperatures right now, well, they've cooled down to a rather comfortable level. 84 degrees in Harrisburg, 70 some spots, 75 Newport, State College at 77. But the real level of comfort is by looking at the dew points. It's a measurement of moisture in the air. And as you can see in our chart, 60s is feeling kind of humid, tropical at 70s, and it's 72 for the dew point in Lycans and Carlisle and Gettysburg and Harrisburg at 70. So it's a sticky, humid night out there. Fortunately, no rainfall for area fireworks, and we do have the flow that came out of the southwest and the west for a good part of the evening, and still now light winds now, though. But again, that flow out of the southwest is a little bit more humid with the higher dew points. Now, what's going to happen here tomorrow is we're going to see a little bit of an improvement, but not until later in the day. The frontal boundary zone is going to kind of like back up a little bit and will introduce slightly drier air, but not until we get into the afternoon hours. It's going to be kind of a real scorcher again tomorrow with high temperatures that will get up into the 90s. They're waiting out here in the wings, but note here, Albany 78, Boston 81. So again, just a slightly cooler, not quite as hot airflow trying to back its way in here that doesn't have as much moisture content with it. And the moisture content in the air is what will determine your comfort level. So hour by hour tomorrow, it's going to start off on the sticky side and uncomfortable. 74, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, up to 81 by 9. So a humid start for the day, and our topped off temperature at about 91, 92 or so. But watch when we look at the dew points hour by hour. Wow, they take a nice little dive here. 60s and then down into the upper 50s. So drier air working in to make it more comfortable by later in the afternoon and into tomorrow evening. Now, heading to the east, still excessive heat. In fact, an excessive heat warning for Chester County till 6 p.m. Also here for Montgomery County and Bucks County as well. So heading to the Delaware Valley tomorrow, it's still going to be pretty darn hot. For us, it will be hot, 92 degrees, and humid early in the day, but much better as we get into the afternoon and into the evening. And the somewhat drier air will still be here on Friday, but it will be hot, 94 degrees, still kind of a sizzling sort of a day. 96 on Saturday and a little bit more humid. Front goes through Saturday night and into early Sunday morning. But after that, I think, mid-afternoon and into the evening, Sunday, things should improve. High temperature Sunday, 89, and then that drier and more comfortable air will be with us for the beginning of next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Lots of sun, temperatures in the mid-80s.